Can I just vent for a second? So I recently started a new job, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a big girl job. And the craziest part about my job is bumping elbows with the upper echelon. Like, literally people that got money and people who are in tax brackets that I never thought that I would be in. I work with people and I deal with people in tax brackets that I only dreamed of being in. You feel me? And dude, I say all that just to say that if you really want to do better in life, you want to go further, you want to go to the next level, you want to do something different, you have to change the company you keep. And I'm learning that the hard way. Like, it's crazy how the rich only deal with the rich. The poor only deal with the poor. The rich know things that the poor don't know, and I'm just gonna say the poor don't know nothing. So I mean, we got a little bit of knowledge, but we don't really have nothing. And I'm not gonna say that I'm poor or just put myself in the category with poor people, but I'm not in the tax bracket that I want to be in. And I say that to say that you have to change your circle. You have to change the company you keep. If you're the richest person in your circle, you need another circle. Just like how when people say, if you are the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle. Okay, that go for money too. Like, you have to bump elbows with people that you want to be like. You have to hang around like-minded people, whether it be financially or like physically, emotionally. Like, that's like if you fat. If you always hang around fat people, y'all always gonna have fat ways. Unless, one of y'all get the bright idea, hey, I want to change my lifestyle. I want to lose weight. I want to be skinny. Then if you hanging around a bunch of fat people who don't care, your lifestyle not gonna change. So you have to do something in order to change that. And today's gym is to change the company you keep. You always have to be doing evaluation of your circle. You always need to be reviewing your circle. You always need to go back and take account of who's in the circle. Who's adding to, who's adding value, who brings value. Because I look at a circle as a table. Excuse me. I look at my circle, that's my table. You feel me? So every person in my circle sit at my table, just like my friends or my family. That individual person, I have a seat at their table. I bring worth to their table. I bring good dishes, food of substance, some wine that been aged for years that's gonna get you drunk off the first sip. Yeah, I bring, just a genuine amount of substance to the table. And a lot of people don't bring substance to the table, and I'm learning that. A lot of people don't add wealth to your life. A lot of people that you hang around have no value towards your life or give no value towards your life. And you're only dealing with these people because this is what you know. You're only dealing with these people. Yes, I just hit a pothole, a big one. But you're only dealing with these people because this is all that you know. This is all that you've seen. If you never seen nothing different, how would you know to do something different? If it was never put in your face, how would you know, okay, I need to change my ways. I need to change the way I'm moving, or I need to change the way I'm thinking. Every person in my circle doing this, okay, let me try and do this. But if you never seen nobody in your circle drop out the circle, change their ways, and elevate or go higher, and then when they got higher, they turned around and tried to teach you the sauce, or they turned around and tried to build you up, how would you know to do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, are y'all getting where I'm coming from with this? How would you know if nobody ever told you, hey, if you do this, and this, you're going to have an outcome of this. And this outcome going to change your life. You feel me? And then turn around, and once you figure out that and you get that established, you turn around and you teach the next person how to do it. All right, bro, so I just did this. All legal, all legit. And it catapulted my life to a whole nother level. Now, you turn around and the next person tell the next person. Now, there's 3 people in your circle who up. You feel me? Like, y'all all have to grow together. Y'all all have to want to change together. Y'all all have to constantly be building something different together. Like, you cannot want to change your life, do different, be different, and still hang around stagnant people who not going nowhere, who not doing nothing different, who not changing their ways. It's impossible for you to reach the next level like that. When I say impossible, it's literally impossible. So you either gonna have to remove yourself and go through a period of isolation until you can find some like-minded people, or baby, you gonna be where you gonna be. And I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is. Like, you literally gonna be at where you at, and it ain't nothing that you can do about it, because you haven't changed your circle. You haven't changed the people you hanged around. You haven't changed the people that you entertain and that you talk to and that you deal with on a regular basis. If they're not feeding your soul, if they're not feeding your spirit, like if it's always negative, they always crying, complaining, fussing, cussing, huffing and puffing, like, who wants to deal with that? It's a lot of stuff going on out here. Life is going to always happen. You have to remember, life is going to always happen to you. So it's not about life happening to you. It's about how you react to life happening to you. It's about how you It's about how you allow yourself to be affected by what happened to you. Are you just going to sit here and just suffer and go through it? And that's what I mean when I say you got to change your circle, because if the people in your circle is not like, hey, I know this happened, but we got to keep it pushing. Hey, I know you're going through this, but we got to keep pushing. We got another level we trying to go through. This is just a minor setback for a major come up. If they not preaching that into you, and when you going through your downside or you going through your depression and they not lifting you up and picking you up, cut them off. They gotta go. They don't add no value to your life. They don't add no substance to your life. They don't do nothing for you. They don't bring you no joy. They don't bring you no happiness. Why are you dealing with them? It's nothing that they can do for you. And it's crazy to me because I grew up always saying, like, you show up for family, you be there for family, regardless of anything, you be there for family. Bump that. And I'm not saying like I don't mess with my family or I don't love my family or none of that, but what I am saying is, because you be related by blood, people be holding on to ties because of blood, and you don't have to do that. Like, you could cut your mama off today and you can be fine. If your mama is putting negativity in your life, if your mama is not on one accord with you, you either one gonna set a boundary and you gonna stick to it and it's gonna be a strong boundary, or two, you gonna cut her off. Or three, you gonna be miserable and depressed because you're dealing with a person. And I'm not gonna just say a mom, but I just want y'all to see, like, regardless of a blood tie, you need to be able to cut ties with people, because at the end of the day, you have to put yourself first. You can't show up for other people and be there for other people if you don't show up for yourself and you don't be there for yourself. And that's what I mean when I say, like, learning how to cut people off and learning how to move on and learning how to truly, truly let situations and let things go. You have to put yourself first. You have to value yourself enough to know, hey, this isn't the circle for me. Hey, this isn't the table I need to sit at. This table is broke down. This table is from the 90s and it's 2022. This table needs to go. Or we need to redo the foundation of the table because it's wobbly. And I can't have a good meal sitting at this wobbly table. You feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And then it's only so much. You feel me? You know how you got a wobbly table, you stick a little wedge under there. It's only so long that wedge gonna stay there before it starts to wear out. Yeah, you're gonna need a new wedge. How many times you gonna stick a wedge under this table before you just wake up and say, hey, let me just buy a new table so I don't have to keep wasting my money on wedges. You spend $10 on wedges, you buy 10 wedges, that's $100, when you could have just turned around and bought a brand new $100 table. Are y'all you tracking with me? You getting what I'm saying? Like, put yourself first. Change the circle that you keep. Reevaluate that table. You gotta reevaluate that table. That's the only way we gonna succeed in life, especially when it comes to your finances, your mental stability, your physical health. You gotta change the whole circle. And I know it's hard. Let me be your accountability partner, because when I say I'm sharing people, like, I gotta go, ooh, nope, ooh, you miss me, not today. Okay, and if people want to share me and drop me, that's cool too. You know, I'm cheering for you on the sideline. Like, don't be bitter when people cut you off. Don't be bitter when people don't want to bump elbows with you no more. Okay, you gotta let them put themselves first. If they love you, let them go. If they come back, that's how you know. I'm done dropping gems for the day, y'all. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in to my TED Talk. Until next time, peace.